Alright, so we're going to pull the carburetor off this Mule. This is the 2510, and we know that it does not run well. It will not idle, and so the gas tank looks awful, and so we know we've got some kind of we know things are not looking good in the fuel tank, and they're probably not much better in the carburetor. So we're gonna open this thing up, take this thing off, and hopefully we can rebuild it. Ordered a rebuild kit. It's a nice kit. It comes with jets and everything. On something like that, I always prefer to clean the original jets if possible, just to make sure the aftermarket one, I'm always scared the jetting might be a little off. I guess you could measure it, if you've got something to measure the jet size. Let's see, we need something. Let's put our stuff right there. So we need to take that. We'll take these off. Got a ratchet wrench, but I can't. The head's too big. Can't get it in here to work on any of this stuff. I'll have to pop the linkage off the carburetor too. But yeah, hopefully we can rebuild this one. With the tank looking as bad as it does, I'm scared that the carburetor is in really sad shape. But I guess we'll find out. Looks like these bolts go all the way through to hold it on. Never worked on a Mule 2510 before. I think our other one is a 550, and then we've got the 610. It's the only two I've worked on. Guess we need to. Is that part of the carburetor, or is it on the manifold? Can't tell. Get these bolts out. Well, it looks like it hasn't been off in a while. So at least they didn't just have it apart and determine they couldn't fix it. It's kind of odd with the jet right there. Oh, is this supposed to go over that? No? What is this? What is this? It's just a block. Oh, this is probably coolant probably flows through here. Maybe coolant flows through here and heats up the carburetor. The best guess I got. See if we can. That fuel line's too big. He said it needed. He told me he thought it might need a new carburetor. He said it was leaking around where the fuel inlet is. So I was thinking, well, maybe I was sure it was probably pressed in there. I was like, well, maybe it's gotten loose. But this fuel line is too big. It is not the right size, and so maybe it wasn't leaking around there. Maybe you can see that clamp is not good either. So maybe it was the hose that was leaking. And I wonder if this thing's got a. I don't see a fuel filter on it either. It does not have a fuel filter on it. There is not one at. Oh, there we go. It does. It's got one right before the fuel pump threaded into it. Alright. So let's tilt and help me remember the curved, of course. Let's see, came off like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off because I don't want to lose that piece. I'm just set it down there. And then this one, turn it and pop it up. That one should stay in there. So we've got the carburetor off, and I smell nasty old gas. So what do you think we're gonna find? How nasty will this carburetor be? Ooh, it is not looking good. Sniff test is not good. Not good. You can see it had some pliers or something on it. It's kind of scraped up over there. It's got dents in it. Not bad. I expected worse. I really did. I'm gonna say that's not bad at all. You can see that jet looks nasty. I wonder what the chances of us getting that thing out are. Did it? Yeah, that jet just, I just put my screwdriver on it and the shoulder of it just popped off. Well, I'm gonna bet that there's no way we would ever get this thing clean enough without getting that jet out of there. Now, our kit has a brand new jet, but it means we got to get this one out first. Yeah, it didn't even try to move. It just popped right off. There's a little bit of shoulder left. Let me just see if it might. I don't think it's going to come out. Thing is stuck. He may have had this thing apart and couldn't get the jet out of it. Get the float out of it. Looks like the oblong side. Can y'all see over here? Yeah. It is. There's some varnish. I don't need garnish on this thing. There's varnish. That does not want to come out. What do you say we take this thing over to the shop and we try a if we could get in through there. We try putting a reverse drill bit in it and see if it will see if the reverse cutting drill bit, left-hand drill bit, will either back it out, or if we can drill through it, we'll then put an ease out in it and see if we can get this thing out. I think that's our best option now. So let's go to the shop. We'll put this thing in the vise and try drilling it out and try and ease out and see if we can get it out. I don't really know what else to do. I think we're gonna have to get it out. I don't think there's any way. We've got a new jet. I'll grab the kit just to make sure it's the same thread and everything. Hopefully it's the same jet size, but there's no way we're getting this jet out, and I don't think we'll ever make this thing run right without getting that jet out. And a new carburetor is $300. So we're gonna do what we can to fix this one.